What's up, Shrapnel? How's it going? Anyway. My eyes, hold on. That's because I put my glasses on. Fuck. Is the model really that fussy? Hold on a minute. It's fine. Oh, yeah, hold on. Recalibrate. Okay. Yeah, it's just wanted to play some Crimzon Clover tonight. Haven't played it in quite a while and I fancy de-rusting it, so here we are. Old favourite game though. Nipples are censored. Nipples have been censored. Anyway, how you doing? Right, yeah, give me 1 second. Ooh, Jesus. It's been a while since I've played this game, actually. It's kind of funny because I've played it so much that I've bought everything in the shop. I can't buy anything else. So all of that gold is kind of useless now. Was that 22 million gold stars now? Hey, good evening, how you doing? Yeah. Actually, last time I played this was with the Street Fighter 4 Tournament Edition stick. I love this version though. I wanted to de-rust this version though because still a few things I wanted to do in this game, including complete Unlimited, which is like fucking hard, and try and get my score back on original after that Iconoclast beat it a while ago. Yes, censored. Anyway, how you doing? Alright. It's been a while since I've played this actually. Should I actually warm up or should I just get straight to it? Yeah, the version on Switch is actually the third version of this game, Crimzon Clover World Explosion. Straight to Unlimited. No, let's not do that yet. As much as I would like to. Yeah, this is the original PC version though, the original Dojin version that came out like years and years and years ago. I actually forget when this came out actually. But I've had it for quite some time actually. I've actually got the disc still. The original disc still. I don't think many people have seen it, hold on. No, this is on Windows 10. Yeah, so I actually have the original version of this still. Switch to... Okay. Watch is just gonna... Yeah, I actually still have the disc version of this. Wonderful little thing as part of my collection. Love this game though. I've had it for so long though. It was 2010 actually when it came out, so it's 14 years ago this game. That's how old this game is. But it's still just as good as when it came out though. Like, one of the best Dojin shoot-em-ups ever created. Yeah, 2010 though, yo. I don't know where you checked it from, but it says quite clearly on the box. It probably did come out 2011 though, maybe. Yeah, Wiki's probably incorrect. It's probably referring to 1.01, which came out not long ago. What's up, Overlord? How's it going? Yeah, I love this game. This is like one of my all-time favorite shoot-em-ups. And I've had this game for years. So One of the best games ever. I haven't played it for quite some time though, so I want to get back into it a little bit. Alright, anyway, how's everyone doing? It's time to play it. Yeah, I love this this arcade stick. Ori VLX. One of the best sticks ever made as well. This thing is like big. This stick is huge. And I like it because it doesn't move that much. So it's actually quite comfortable to play, especially when you've got a desk like this one. Flip side, Angel. Yeah, the old one. The classic one. Love this game. As much as I like World Ignition and World Explosion, I think I've definitely preferred the original PC version. Yes, this should fit most Sanwa and Seimitsu sticks. I should take this, I should open this up and give it a clean actually, because I think there's a lot of dust inside that needs to be cleaned out. But I think I want to get the Brook Ultimate Fighting Board as well, just to install it, so I don't have to use adapters on my other consoles. Because at the moment, if I want to use this on a stick, I have this little adapter here. I have to use this Magic NS to actually plug this into a switch. And if I want to use this on a PS4, I've got to use a Cronus Max. Yeah, so if I actually want to plug this into a PS4, I've got to use this, which is a Cronus Max, which lets me plug 360 controllers into PlayStation consoles, which is quite good, this thing. The only problem with the Cronus Max is that the PlayStation does this 10-minute authentication for controllers. So it basically refreshes the authentication for a controller every 10 minutes, which means that if you're using an adapter like that, it locks an input every 10 minutes. Which is kind of... Johan, what's up? But the Brook Ultimate Fighting Board actually bypasses that 10-minute authentication because it behaves more like a proper wired controller, which is really nice. The only problem is I need to take the stick apart and rewire everything using the PCB, so I need to do a little bit of research for that. What's up, Seamus? Yes, very cursed indeed. I don't know why my eyes are independently blinking though, that's actually quite funny. Hold on a minute. I can fix all sorts of shit with my model, I feel like. Always link things. Right. Yes, because people keep referring to the nipples, so I'm censoring them for the time being. I did think about putting one of those weird yes-no pillows up, but I need to create the asset for it. Anyway, I haven't played this for quite some time, so I just want to get back into it. I thought about playing ESP Galuda today, but I can't bother to set it up. I'm just being lazy. Don't really want to bother rotating my monitor and then getting the hand cam in the right position and stuff. So. Also, fucking the application that I use to display the inputs, Open Joystick Display, doesn't work properly anymore, so I've had to look for a completely different one which sort of works, except some of the buttons aren't reading correctly. So the two buttons here, LT and RT, left trigger, right trigger, are actually reading as left stick, right stick, or rather L3, R3, for some stupid reason. So that's kind of weird. And there was another one which was made by Confused Mike, which is actually pretty cool. It looks like it's sort of like a Beatmania style input where it actually reads how long you're holding a button for as well, and displays that, but it doesn't pick up my stick for some reason. So it's kind of stuck for a good input applications at the moment. I think it might be something to do with the fact that I'm using XBCD drivers for this stick. Like really old drivers, but configurable, which means I can actually remap all the buttons. What's up, Haku? Free the nipples, yes. But I like this game. It's been a long time since I've played this, so it'd be nice to actually get back into it. I was just saying before is that I've played it for so long that I don't actually have anything in the shop I can buy. I've technically bought everything in the shop. So 22 million gold stars can't be used anymore, which is kind of stupid. It's a shame that you actually buy free play though. It'd be funny if you could actually just buy like individual credits. That would be better. It's quite funny as well because if you're even halfway competent with this game, you can basically wipe out the shop within 3 credits. Anyway, as if when doing Happy Tuesday, yeah, like I said, I just wanted to play this for a bit. I did think about playing ESP Galuda because we are currently in discussion about doing an STG weekly episode on it this weekend. So this weekend we might be doing STG weekly ESP Galuda. We're just trying to sort out what replays we're going to be watching for that. But I said I would be quite happy to do some commentary for that, so hopefully you guys will be around for that. I don't know what time it is exactly, so you're going to have to pester Aquas for time and date. But I think the discussion was like this weekend, so should be okay for that. Yes, very happy Tuesday. You don't know if it's Thursday? Well, you should probably stop drinking. Anyway. Yes, this shop theme is only in the original game, yes. Because I don't think there is a shop in World Ignition or World Explosion. My ship Type Z rolled out. I never really used Type Z for anything except Unlimited. Staff roll skip. Takeoff skip. Logo skip. Blah blah blah. Have you got unlimited unlocks as well? Simple mode, unlimited mode, yeah. Sound tests. So there's quite a lot you could buy in this game actually. Sound test stage Famicom 777. Actually, I've never actually listened to the Famicom remix. Oh dear, young. This kind of makes me want to see somebody demake Crimzon Clover for the Famicom like they have done with, was it Toho Perfect Cherry Blossom? That'd be pretty funny to see. I love this game though. Right, okay. And derust type 1. Probably gonna die super early, but we'll see what happens. God, I love the intro, it's so good. Alright. See if I remember what to do, probably not. Watch keeps magnetizing to the fucking... Just low on the brake, so... A little bit low on the brake though. Could have way more brake than this. I'm actually quite far behind on brake here, but that's okay. Look at first credit back, and I just need to try and remember what my route used to be. Trees, what's up? Fuck. That's not good. Okay, well, whatever. Right. Yeah, you get way more, like, invincibility on brake in the original version. The only difference is that with Unlimited, to get a bullet cancel, you actually have to have full lock-on, whereas in Ignition and Explosion, you can have partial lock-ons to get like cancels instead. What a shit score. Oh my god. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yep. Yeah, and the cancel is much shorter. It's like shorter radius as well. Oh, fuck. Alright. Thought they were coming. Okay. Let's hold on to brake then for the next section. So the brake mode lasts way longer in this version as well. Can you die? Yep. Oh, where am I? Over here. Yeesh. Oh god. Okay. be an extra wave. Yeah. Hyper system ready. I wonder why it is that I have a lot of love for hyper-based games. There was a point in time when I actually wanted to learn Side Algebra 1.5 as well, which I probably still will do at some point in the future. I actually really like the changes for SDOJ 1.5. It plays how I actually wanted SDOJ to play initially. Wolverine, what's up? Alright. I actually don't remember that much from this game though, so it's a little bit of a refresher course. And Zaki, what's up? Right, left, yeah. Shit! I think this time I would have had the cancel as well. Right. Yeah, Crimzon Clover range is actually pretty good fun, like with the Gradius hull bar. I like that little change to it. It actually makes it really entertaining to play. I should do more of that at some point. Just lazy right now. Shit. Might be a bit early, that. Yeah, a bit early. Because you should actually have hyper, or rather break mode for this enemy. Hi Fly, what's up? Bender, what's up? Yeah, I don't remember my route. Shit. Okay. Yes, I have. I've played it before. I actually played it on day one when it was released and actually got a pretty good score for it, so I do want to come back to it at some point, but not just yet. Too early for it. Yeah, could have probably had my break mode back at this point as well. Shit. Sit in front of cannon when charging. Always a great idea. Right. I haven't played this for a while. This bit as well. Yeah, the demo didn't have double break. Double break actually got added for the full game. It's funny because when I first played the demo, I didn't actually like it that much. I was like, what the fuck's this? This game isn't very good. And then when the full game came out, I decided to give it another go, and I was like, oh, actually, double break is pretty cool. I actually like the change they made to it. It's been a while since I've played. I don't remember my routing at all, so it's gonna have to be a pretty big derust. Just can't remember what my route is actually. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny as well. Right, this is about as much game as you're getting. Yeah, and that's probably why I actually dropped the demo pretty quickly, because I didn't really think it was that good initially, but then after playing the full game for the first time, I was like, yeah, this is good. And I think I ended up spending like a good 3 or 4 months playing it. Still really love this game though. Shit! Fucking hell, that bullet. Okay. Counterclockwise first. Okay. We're good. No, ah. Shit. Ah, damn it. Go for the break kill. Okay. Wow, was my last score really 2014? Jesus. That was a Stunfest practice score, if I remember correctly. What's up, G? Yeah, because I think around about that time I was actually practicing for the stage demo at Stunfest for this. Which was actually kind of fun. Yeah, and then we found out on the event that World Ignition was coming. So that was pretty good. Oof. Yeah, give me a few minutes just to unwind from that, because game is actually quite tough on the hands. At least the input thing works properly. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, yawning. Excuse me. Stretch a little bit first. That is more useless information brought to you by Bender News. Good God. The eyes are dry at the moment. Right. Probably yeah, I've got some eye drops. I should probably put that. What is about this game in particular makes my eyes really itchy for some reason. Right. Yeah, this game will take a bit of derusting though. I did have a very good route for it, and I don't remember it. It's been a long time since I've played it. I think we need to put this sticker part and give it a proper repaint as well. Put this thing. People stick. I actually want to. I said yesterday I was gonna maybe inquire about getting a replacement panel for this stick, like changing this front red part to something else. It's been like that for a while, and I mind actually seeing if I can get something else for it. You can get custom panels. I don't know what I would put on it though. As much as I like the VLX look, you know, like maybe change it a little bit. What's up, Yoga? Yeah, probably Einzaki. Get the nipples on the panel. Oh, God. I don't know what it is with you people in nipples. Can I show the pantsuit? No, my model doesn't go that far. Oh god. What's if I wins? Good evening. Yeah, brought out my new model yesterday, so but people were focusing on the nipples a little too much, so I've censored the nipples for now. Yeah, playing OG Crimzon Clover tonight. Why play this over Ignition Explosion? Because I like this version as well. And this version plays differently to Ignition and Explosion, so while they are functionally the same game, they have very different routing and gameplay styles. So this one is actually quite nice to play as well. I haven't actually sorted out the hot tub asset for this. I've just been sticking with the gaming chair. Yeah, the versions have significant differences. The original PC version, when you use break mode, you have more invincibility and it lasts longer. And plus the stage layouts for simple, original and unlimited are slightly different as well. Unlimited mode actually has a much higher difficulty in the original PC version than it does in Ignition and Explosion. In that, in order to get a full screen bullet cancel, you actually have to have maximum lock-on. Whereas in Ignition and Explosion, you can have partial lock-ons to cancel at a smaller radius. So this game is technically harder in Unlimited, but easier in Original. Excuse me. Plus you get a lot of lives in this as well. I think in Ignition and Explosion Arcade mode, you actually get the triangular power-up, which spawns out, I think it's, was it Break? The Break Energy 1-up and star items that pops out of mid-bosses and bosses. In this one, you don't actually get the point items, it's just Extend and Break Energy, but only from bosses. So there are quite functional differences in this game compared to the games that came later. It's actually bomb reset, yes. Not star 1-up and break energy. It depends, I think you do get bomb reset in some cases as well. But most of the time it's break energy that you get from mid-bosses and bosses. Marvel vs. Capcom on Switch is a thing. Prime 4 I am curious to see a little bit more of gameplay. It looks good though. It seems a bit slower than Prime 1 and 2 and certainly Prime 3 as well. Kind of curious to see what they do with it, but next year should be quite nice. Wonder if I'll have crossplay. I don't know, maybe. No, Prime hasn't come out yet. They released the trailer today for Prime 4, so I think people are looking forward to that. I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm actually looking more forward to the new Zelda that's coming out though. The one with the Link's Awakening remake engine, and the one where you play as Zelda rather than Link. So that's actually gonna be pretty cool. Looking forward to that. Right. But yeah, it's been pretty good for gaming news this past week, actually, so hopefully we'll get some more good stuff. Shit, I destroyed the indestructible one. You haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom yet? Well, I haven't actually finished Breath of the Wild yet, so I'm a little far behind when it comes to Zelda at the moment. Fuck, I'm supposed to break those of those. That's 3 for this. Fuck. Shit. A bit faster. Top, what's up? Big Malone, what's up? Good evening, everyone. How you doing? Maybe extend. Yeah, it's pretty warm tonight, actually. Jeez. Check. Jeez. Hands aren't made out of stone, no. Yeah, it's pretty humid here. Do I know if Tane is still alive? Yes, he is. Jesus Christ, okay. Better actually. I'm gonna hang on to the brake actually, if I remember correctly. That's not gonna give me maximum shit. Oh, just in time. She went a little too early on the first one then, I guess. Oh, dearie, dearie me, this is not good. Shit. Probably not gonna get brake. No, I didn't think so. Shit. What the? Oh, got point blank. Alright, Bender, I'll catch you later. What's a priv? Right, G, I'll catch you later as well. I can't remember what my route is for this. Shit, wasn't even paying attention. Okay, that's fine. That's better. The poor fag. No, I've turned the transparency of the store items down. Because you can do that in the Dojin version. Oh god, fucking bots. Oh shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh god, that's early. Okay, no, it's fine, fine. I've got an extra one there as well. Yeah, I think my brake timing is off for the start of this stage because I should technically have full brake at this point for that. Nothing on this side, is it? I'm not gonna get brake again though. This bit's actually kind of dangerous with the double discs. Yep, because of that. Oh, snake, shit. Came a lot earlier than I was expecting it to. Hit it, god damn. Yes, it does have major differences. There's quite a lot of changes that World Ignition made to stage layout, break timing, break duration, um, energy regeneration, things like that. So this game plays quite differently to World Ignition in all three modes. Actually, all three main modes, I should say. Boss patterns are slightly different as well. Yeah, so there's quite a lot different in this one. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, come on! Fuck. This game does tire up my hands a bit though. Wow, okay. I've always hated this attack pattern for some reason. It comes out a lot faster than you think. Yeah. Damn it. Alright. I prefer energy in this case. Alright. I remember what to do in stage 4. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oop. Oh, fuck. Sorry about that. But the laser is done. Let's time that completely. Oh, I forgot about that. Shit. Shit. Ow. Yeah, you don't get any pity extends in the original version. Yeah, this game has quite a lot of influences that you can probably recognize as I'm traveling through the game. There's a well, given that Yotobane does play quite a lot of games at a very high level, I'm not surprised he's taken quite a lot from a lot of games that he's played in the past and worked them into this. Oh, excuse me. What's up? But yes, Friff, to answer your question, this version has a lot of differences compared to even just World Ignition. The break mode and double break mode actually last longer. They give you longer invincibility as well. They also take longer to deplete. Original mode is easier. Unlimited mode is harder because you can't get a full screen bullet cancel without maximum lock. Some of the stages have been changed in World Ignition and World Explosion as well, like in terms of layout. Like mid-bosses are moved to different places. Particularly the stage 2 mid-boss in this game was actually the stage 4 mid-boss in World Ignition and World Explosion, and some other stages have had additional enemies in the later games as well. So this game does play considerably different to the two games that came after it. Also, this game also features simple mode as well, which is technically boost but without the funny scoring system added to it. It's like basically novice mode. Simple. It's also quite funny how different the demo was compared to this game as well, because the demo came out and it didn't actually feature double break mode at all. If I remember correctly, it didn't even feature the break rate either. It only had the multipliers, like the lock-on multiplier, so it was basically Kamui with a slightly different coat of paint, and then I think the score system was added on top of that afterwards. So this version is like quite different to the games that came after it. My hands are kind of sore after playing this though. Oh. do like seeing the Dojin screens. My fingers are kind of sore now, though. It's the age catching up. Grizzleby, what's up? You know, that said, I do actually enjoy playing Ignition and Explosion as well, but I do find that they're completely different games to play, though. You can liken them to, you know, Black Label in the Cave games, how they're like functionally similar, but they have enough differences to make them like completely different games as well. Nice that they're actually on accessible systems now, though. Like technically just PC, though, really, not Switch. It's nice that they're actually available to a wider audience now, because this game, obviously, when it was Dojin, was harder to get a hold of compared to some of the later games that came out. Even World Ignition was just PC only for a while. Alright, Yom, I'll catch you later. I don't think, well, yeah, I mean, I guess they do, PJ, but you can still get a hold of World Ignition and World Explosion, like, even if they do take them down. Yeah, Explosion is just Ignition with a range mode on top of it, yeah. There's not really a huge difference, but it kind of sucks that, you know, people bought World Ignition and then not long after World Explosion came out, so... I think he sold Explosion at a discount for those who did buy Ignition, so at least there is that. Said that this game is probably the harder of the three to get a hold of, though, because, well, outside of just downloading it off various naughty sites, like Ware sites, you can't get it normally. So, and I think it's actually quite nice to play as well. Like I said, it does play completely differently to the first, the two that came after it, rather. It's a nice change of pace, actually. So I think original compared to Ignition Arcade and Explosion Arcade is much easier in this game. Not that naughty sites, but not that kind of naughty, yes. I actually think the TLB in this version is harder as well, actually. Yeah, what's up? Like, there are certain patterns in this version of the game for the TLB that are harder than there is in Ignition and Explosion. And I think Gorgonion is actually slightly easier in this one as well. Yeah, the stage 5 boss, that is. Yeah, Twitch is just being stupid. I don't know why it's doing that. Twitch is just being Twitch. I am streaming to YouTube at the moment as well, though, so it might just be that as well. Twitch never acts smart. I think the problem is that Twitch has become too big for it to fail. So they've been getting much lazier with, you know, fucking maintenance and new features and things like that. Yeah, exactly, Porfag. I think the Dojin version is actually, it's a lot more, I'm not going to say user-friendly, but it's more approachable compared to Ignition and Explosion because, like you said, it gives you a lot of lives as well. It means that if you're actually playing somewhat competently, you can, get quite far into the game with the amount of lives that you have. Alternatively, if you're playing for score, you go for the break energy instead. But you can still get quite a lot of lives even just through score as well. So. Yeah, range does have that. Power balance is pretty fun though, I thought. I do like the power up bar in a range though. I think that's actually one of the more fun changes that I've seen in this. Because obviously when Ignition came out, a lot of the interest was with boost mode because that was like completely different to simple mode. But then when Explosion came out, everyone was like all in on a range. But a range changes quite a lot, especially with Unlimited. I've noticed as well how you can actually bullet cancel with your shot, which is really weird. Yeah, I actually unveiled it yesterday in Mir. So I actually finished it off like a couple of days ago, and I've been testing it out like since yesterday. I think there's still a little bit of rigging that needs to be fixed on this to sort it out. Like I think the lip sync needs to be worked on as well because I'm currently using just default parameters in VTube Studio, but you can actually set it to lip sync to vowels, which will actually make the mouth movement a little bit more natural, I think. Yeah, YouTube has been pretty laggy. I've noticed that it's been forcing adverts on me a lot more as well, yeah. Yeah, that's probably why then. It's been forcing a lot of adverts on people, which kind of sucks. Yeah, the thing with this model is that I'm actually not very happy with the way that certain parts of it actually work. Like the extreme head turn deforms look really weird, so you can't see it when I'm using the model normally. But in Live to Do Cubism Editor, it's been a bit of a problem for me. So. Yeah, it's because the model that the actual statue that I based this off actually uses recesses in the eyes, and rather than giving the Moai realistic eyes, which would look really fucking weird, I just went with recesses instead. I don't mind actually. I think it's fine. It's different to the other model, which was just shadows for eyes. So yeah, let me think what the model was originally based off. Let's 3D one. Yeah, so this was the actual model that I've based the new one off. Not a model. This was the statue that I based the new model off. There was a 3D version of this model, which I actually used for like references, and I think I've done okay with it, but it's obviously got quite a lot to fix. So yeah, is that it? No, that's not the one I was looking at. There's the other one. That one. Yeah, so I actually came across this website called Sketchfab, which is really good for giving you 3D models for different things, and the model that I actually based this on was this one. So yeah, it's I I think there's a lot of things that I need to fix on it, like especially with the rigging, but now it's usable enough, so I'm happy with the way it looks. Alright. I'll put another credit in a second. I just need to rest my hands because when I'm playing this, I think I get like really stiff knuckles because I'm constantly holding down the brake button. That's the only thing about this game, it does wear out your hands a lot when you're playing it. I don't know how I actually managed to play this for so long with a Saturn style controller because I find that even more uncomfortable to play with nowadays. Yeah, years ago I used to use a Saturn controller for this before I actually moved on to using Street Fighter 4 TE to get back into using joysticks again. Yeah, this game is extremely exhausting on the hands because you have to hold down the lock button so much. It would be interesting though, and I probably think it would be a nice little quality of life update if you could set it to automatically like hold down the lock button and whenever you press lock it fires instead. So you hold it down to unlock rather, because you're spending so much time with the lock reticle out that it would be better if it was actually out permanently and you press this to actually fire instead. That would have been a better idea actually, because then you're not really using this button. I might let Yotabane know that actually. I think that's probably a good change. Quality of life change for serious players of this game. Obviously you're not going to get a patch for this version, but at least you can probably get a patch for World Explosion. That'll do that. Music's so good though. I might play another credit of this, and I might actually play World Explosion Range for a little bit after this, because I do like playing that one as well. I wanted to go back to that at some point. But the original version is definitely something I want to get back into though, because I want to at least try and get Unlimited cleared at some point in the future. Because I did actually come pretty close to doing it on this version, with this one being the hardest of the three. But I never really stuck with it because, again, it's kind of exhausting to play for long periods of time. Give myself anime eyes. Give myself googly eyes though. Kind of annoying though because the webcam actually picks up my glasses and it makes it look like my eyes are half asleep. Kind of annoying. Most of the time people use iPhones because of the true depth camera on the front is actually really good for VTuber models, but webcams are not as accurate, unfortunately. You've got to use not only VTube Studio for the rigging, but you've also got to use VBridger as well, which is advanced parameter setups. I need to actually start looking at that actually for this model, at least for mouth movement. Alright, let's get back into it. I love this game though. Type Z is interesting in this one. I mean, it behaves just the same as the other ones in Ignition and Explosion. And I think because of the slightly longer invincibility and break timing, Type Z is actually more busted in this than it is in the later games. Do I have my nipples out IRL? Yes. Every streamer does it shirtless. Yeah, this is a no shirt kind of day today. Come on, it's actually quite warm. I love how this looks though. This game still looks beautiful for 2010 shoot 'em up. 2010 doujins. You have to remember that when this game came out, a lot of the doujins weren't actually that nice to look at. That's better. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, the game, yes. Absolutely. Like, it came out of left field, and I think it definitely did influence a lot of games that came out after it as well, especially in terms of presentation. Because you can look at games like pre-2010, like Doujin Software pre-2010, and a lot of it was like not really that good to look at. And then after 2010, a lot of games were like really nice to look at. I should probably do that, you know, have a look at like a lot of Doujin Software from 2010 just to see how they stack up to Crimzon Clover, because so this game has always been like one of the nicest games presentationally. Let's up that part of the route down. Usually 2 or 3 for this, I don't remember. Bang! Okay, good. Not the highest I've ever had, though. I'll take the energy actually. Yeah, it's been super warm over here. 298. Nah. I've actually had way higher than that. Alright though. Fucking Jesus Christ, okay. That's not good. That's too early. Yeah, that's way too early, shit. It's just in time. Okay, good. A break kill. Get over here, you piece of shit. Oh my god. You're gonna get... No, not enough. Shit. Okay. Better. 34 degrees there, Jesus. I've played Toho Jong before, because it's on Switch. But I might do some more when it comes out on PC at some point. Yeah, so Toho Genshin Mahjong is actually a port of the Switch version, with all of the additional DLC added to it as well. But the nice thing about that version, the one that's coming out on Steam, is that it's going to be net playable. So that should be pretty good. Like of a Toho Jong party. Yeah, Jong Sundays would be pretty fun again. Ciao Tenju! Yeah, it's gonna be extremely entertaining when that comes out, to be honest. So I'm kind of looking forward to it myself. But yeah, if, when it comes out, we'll see about maybe doing some Jong Sunday, I think. Just be aware that I'm gonna be on holiday. I'm gonna be on holiday for most of the summer. Like I'm gonna be in Japan for... My god! I'm gonna be in Japan for, was it September? I'm gonna be in London for August and October, so we'll try and at least arrange something. Yeah, I'll go, what's up? Tips, what's up? Jong Po. Thanks for the raid tips as well, much appreciated. Hopefully your stream went okay. Energy. Sounds like really tired really. No, not really. Not really. Just fancied playing Crimzon Clover again. I haven't even set up power-ups on Twitch though. I think they're kind of useless. I did consider setting up that thing where you can throw items at VTuber models. You can't disable them even if you want to. What the hell is that shit? Fucking Twitch. You're off. I think my second break timing needs to be changed actually. I'm going off arcade timing, which is completely incorrect. Come on. Bit slow on that one actually. I think there's a ton of Toho fan games. There's absolutely loads of them. Loads of really good ones as well actually. I just wish that the team that did the Fantastic Danmaku Festival, that was kind of wish the team that was doing, you know, the Fantastic Danmaku Festival was actually working on 3, because the way that they were going, it seemed like they were actually, you know, remaking, well, almost about to remake Imperishable Night at some point, but they've kind of disappeared off the face of the earth, unfortunately. What was the second one? Why am I timing so bad with these enemies at the minute? Did it again, and again. Yep, not enough. Shit. I can sort of remember my routing, it's just I haven't got the execution yet. I'm gonna save the second brake mode though. I think that's how I actually used to do it as well. I actually didn't activate double brake for this second form. I actually saved this and double brake for the third form instead. Why is it going so fast now, jeez? Where are you going? Australia is the reason for all the Toho fan games. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Jesus, ultra sweaty today. Pretty bad though at the moment. I should just go for the lives actually, to go for the easy clear first. It's been a while since I've played this. Oh! He shot at me from the bottom cup. full charge. I'm annoying to get full charge at this point though. Oh god. Shit, it's caught the bottom. Hey Romeo, what's up? Give me a minute, I'll take a short break and then we'll play again. How's everyone doing anyway? Thanks. Yeah, it took a while to make this model. I've actually been spending the past 3 months on it. So. Finally got it done though. I'm not really happy with a lot of it though. There's some things I need to fix. It's actually been in production. The model's actually been in production since January, but I actually picked it back up March, April to actually sit down and try and get it all done. Most of it's just been spent rigging though, but I only ever really do this during my free time. So like a couple of hours in the evening here and then, a little bit of the weekend. It's taken a long time to get it to this point though. I would like to tweak it a little bit more and maybe add some stuff to it, but there's lots of stuff that I would actually improve with the rigging and the modeling. So I might end up starting version 3 at some point. It's a lot better than the original one was though. The original one was more of an experiment to see how the software actually works, Live 2D actually works. But I used that for a fair bit, but yeah, I've always wanted to actually improve on that one, and that's when this one actually turned up. But it's been in production for a while, like, so it's just nice to actually get it done, because the past, what, 3 or 4 weeks or something like that, I've actually been working on it, so I haven't been streaming as much, because I wanted to try and get it finished, like, quickly, so I can start testing it out and maybe seeing what I need to improve on it. Yeah, I think the other one, like I said, with it being experimental, the facial expressions weren't nearly as detailed as they were in this one. So the original one was actually my second model, and it was more to see how the software actually works and what you needed to do to rig up a model and how detailed it needed to be. This one ended up being much more detailed and much more complex. Yeah, it was just a test of the software, because if you remember, the first model I did was a PNG icon. It was an animated PNG icon, which was actually supposed to be a joke, like making a joke on PNG tubers. So I ended up making a PNG tuber itself, a PNG icon as a VTuber, which I thought was actually quite funny, and I ended up liking using the software because of it. So I wanted to make a proper model, but I didn't want to make an anime character, because, you know, VTubers tend to use a lot of anime style characters a lot. It's easier to make them, I think, because a lot of the resources that are out, like on YouTube and on the net, actually teach you how to rig up a model with anime styling, like, you know, the actual anime features, the big eyes, the fancy hair, shit like that. But I didn't want to make an anime character. I wanted to make something that was still like, that would still allow me to rig up a face, but was kind of stupid. So I ended up settling on a moai, which I thought was extremely funny. But it ended up just being, like Battery says, an integral part of the stream now, so I thought, fuck it, I might as well just keep it. It's actually quite funny to do. I actually wanted to do quite a few different models, like, back then as well. If those of you have played, what's the game again? Oh, Space Bomber, the arcade shoot 'em up by Psycho, there's a boss in that game which is essentially a dustbin with googly eyes. That was one of the ideas for a model that I wanted to do, which I thought would have been extremely funny as well. But yeah, ended up with doing a moai because it still allows me to practice rigging faces, but it's not an anime character. Really, I think when it comes to shmups, Jowser, a lot of people know Moais from Radius games, which is the other reason why I picked the Moai as well. Thanks for the raid as well, Aquis. Much appreciated. I was watching your Ghouls and Ghosts Resurrection stream earlier, but I wanted to play a little bit as well. No, the raid alert shouldn't be dead, but wait a minute. I don't think it's dead. I think it's just fucking the overlays honked out, perhaps. Seems fine to me. No, what's that? Might be quiet, I think. Did it not? Oh. Yeah, I've noticed that. Oops. I've noticed that the raid alerts don't play properly for various reasons with this new OBS. It's actually quite annoying. But yeah, I did catch those two raids, so much appreciated both of you. Yeah, the raid alert has always been somewhat janky. It's because fucking OBS, when you set the audio to something that isn't a monitor, it doesn't actually play properly, which is quite irritating. I need to check to see if I can fix that as well. I don't want to rely on stream alerts for that though, because stream alerts is really buggy sometimes. But yeah, I'll sort something out with that. It's not a problem. Let's figure something out. There's quite a lot of stuff I want to do actually. There's let me just show you something as well, because I came across this piece of software after we were talking about it yesterday, which allows you to throw stuff at VTuber models, which I'm thinking of actually just testing out at some point, because it looks like it could be pretty funny. CITF, is that kind of... Oh, K-Bonk, that's what it's called. Yeah, so there's this bit of software that I thought would have been quite entertaining to maybe take a look at some point. Well, this one. It's called K-Bonk. You can actually like set things to throw stuff at models, like fruit and cans and stuff. But what's good about this one is that it actually allows you to, you know, change what you throw using images. So I think I might actually look at testing it out to see if we can actually do something stupid with it. Because I know we were talking about throwing big vipers and things at the model, so I might actually see if we can actually get it set up just for shits and giggles. But yeah, this actually works quite well, because you can actually set it up for channel point redeems, chat commands, on follows, subs, gifts. Bits is interesting, because you can throw bits at people, you can throw raid emotes at people, and all sorts of other stuff as well, so you can probably have a bit of fun with it. Yeah, it can be pretty funny, I guess. And jong tiles, yes. And have people throwing jong tiles at the model as well. I'll see what I can do. The only reason why I don't set stuff like that up is because it's additional things I have to load up to start a stream. Like, just at this point in time, I have my overlay set up, YouTube Studio, basically a command line for the overlay to actually run. Yeah, there's loads of stuff to add as well. There's a fucking application for, you know, joystick watching, input watching, the webcam stuff as well. There's always stuff to load up, which is it's just more stuff, and I'm kind of wary of adding more stuff to my stream overhead. But if it's something people want to have fun with, and I know people probably have a lot of channel points already, I can probably do something with it. Next time a raid happens, do the Morio screen myself. Yeah, no problem, Aquis. Yeah, we'll play a little bit more of this actually, because I like this game a lot. It's definitely one of my all-time favorite shmups. Yeah, even basic streaming needs a million windows open. I mean, you've seen when I've streamed PC 98 games, just the sheer amount of stuff I have to load up in order to run that, because I have OBS, VTube Studio, Node CG in a browser, a command line open for my overlay to even work, fucking PC98 emulator, Nico project, in Textractor, something to capture the clipboard for text-to-speech to work. There's like a billion things I have to open just to get something streaming, and it's kind of annoying sometimes, and I kind of understand why people have 3+ monitors now, because I'm streaming with 2 monitors, and even now I don't think I've got enough screen space for anything. Yeah, Textractor has like 5 or 6 monitor windows itself. And then you have to also remember that we're not only going to be using Textractor and stuff, we're also going to be using Universal Game Translator for some games in the future as well, which is another window or two to open up. Plus, if I'm using UGT, I've got to have basically the preview window exported out to a separate window in OBS, so I can actually capture that for UGT to work, which is what I was doing with Princess Crown last time as well. So there's a lot of stuff that you need to set up in order to stream, and it's lots of things to do. Hire a producer, I don't think that would work. At least not for this kind of stuff. You call that simpler time shrapnel? That's like considerably... So that's actually about the same amount of stuff that I currently have opened up. I mean, I've got Chrome open as well. I used to have, what is it, Chatty as well? Like Chatty for chat window integration. There's fucking loads of stuff that you have to open up. And the problem with that is that if one of those things stopped being supported or working, then it basically throws most of your stream out of the window. So that's why I'm kind of wary of adding additional overhead to streams, because it means I have to open up more stuff. My PC can handle it because I've got 64 gig of RAM in this bad boy, but it's just a lot of stuff to have to set up just to get one stream started. But I'll take a look though, because I think it'll be pretty funny to add, and at least it'll give people something to spend their channel points on, I guess. But I don't know what kind of stuff I would actually have throwable, because I know we said stuff like throwing big vipers and Radius power-up capsules and other related schmucks paraphernalia at the model, but there might be more things that people want to add to it. Thunderbird, Telegram, yeah, there's way too much stuff to stream, you know. Streaming is an exhausting and somewhat complicated thing to do, because I remember when I first started streaming, this was like back in 2013, something, 2013, 2014, something around there. Fucking the only thing I ever used to have open was XSplit. Just a streaming program so I can actually stream, because I didn't really have chat integration back then. I think I just captured what was on what used to be Justin TV actually before then Twitch actually started up. So it was basically just 1, maybe 2 windows, or 3 if I'm playing like an emulator of some description. And then over the years it's just suddenly, like very slowly, added more things to actually add to your stream. So yeah, streaming is an extremely complex job now. Feature creep, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think a lot of people back when lockdown started, started streaming just for something to do. A lot of streamers kind of took off back then, I think. And I actually, like I said, I started streaming way earlier than that. It was before Twitch was like as big as Twitch is currently. It was still technically Justin TV, like back when I started. OBS wasn't really the OBS that we knew now. It was like a much chunkier, much more resource-heavy application back then as well. So the only application I could use to stream with was XSplit, because it was like the lowest overhead for my system to use. And back then I was actually streaming off a laptop. I was streaming off a 2010 MacBook Pro that was running Windows 7. It worked for most things, but I couldn't really play and stream on that Mac at the same time because Mac was really not strong enough to handle like a lot of games while streaming. Yes, OBS was so bad back then. It's actually a lot better now though, but yeah, back before they rewrote like the entire application, it was quite bad. It was by far the worst of all the programs that you could stream with. XSplit was great because it was free, but it limited itself to 25 frames a second streaming. If you wanted 30 or 60, you actually had to pay for it. So a lot of people back then were streaming at 25 FPS as well. And it wasn't 720p 25 FPS, it was 480p 25 FPS. Because I think 720p you actually had to pay for as well. Capture cards were fucking awful back then as well. Like, they were really shit back then. You couldn't really stream off half of them. It was not until, I think, Elgato released the Game Capture HD that capture cards started to be a lot better. And I actually had that one, actually. I had the Hauppauge HD PVR as well, but that was not really easy to stream from. Actually, I don't think it was possible to stream from it full stop because it only took component. And the only way you could actually use it was to have something that would convert component to something else, which my scaler kind of did, but my previous scaler, the VP30, actually had, I think, half a second of input lag. Yeah, the human eye could only see 7 FPS. But yeah, streaming back then was quite awful. It was quite funny though, because before my previous channel was murdered, I was actually getting quite a lot of people watching back then. I'm not really as bothered about it now though, because streaming nowadays is more fun for me. But back then it was like building a community and trying to get all the shmups people into one place. We were doing alright at one point. But that's happened again though. I need to finish all my other nonsensical projects off first, including the Jong one, which I actually need to get back to at some point, but it's probably not going to be Jong month until maybe November at this point. Because like I said, I'm travelling in August and October to London, and I'm going to be out of the country for half of September, so there's not going to be much Jonging going on until November maybe. Yeah, Uno had 70 people, but before Uno actually happened, I was actually getting around about 110, 120 people for the shmup stuff. Like when I was doing the shmups only MAME roulette stuff, I was actually getting triple figures. Not too difficult, but that was also because I was actually advertising the stream on Twitter as well. A lot of the people who follow me on Twitter were watching as well. Nowadays though, I'm not nearly as bothered about advertising on Twitter. Only if it's like a special event and whatnot. But most of the people that used to watch me came from the Shmups forum anyway, so there's people who already know me that came to watch. Excuse me. Let me just put a replay on while I'm talking, because that way we've actually got something to look at. Put the unlimited replay on for it. I'll play another run or two in a sec. I want to have something on in the background. But yeah, it's streaming has definitely changed a lot over the years. I think lockdown has definitely advanced streaming a fair bit, because obviously more people have been doing it, so they've had to sort out the services, the software and everything. Yeah, no problem, Shrapnel. I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching, dude. Have a good night. Yeah, it's definitely more accessible today, primarily because of the amount of software and the amount of tutorials and stuff that's available for people to use. It's also a lot more competitive today nowadays though. So a lot of people are trying to get into streaming for to making money, but I don't think that's a good idea nowadays because very, very few people can actually blow up and actually make like lots and lots of get lots and lots of viewership that way. Got to work really hard at it, I think. Unlimited is such a cool game mode. Unlimited. Yeah, exactly. I think retro is by far the most saturated of all of the gaming categories, though. Like, there's so many people in retro, and most of it's taken up by, speedrunners primarily. Which is fair enough because I think they've been doing like really well to, hold down the fort. But yeah, niche gaming is much harder to get into because not many people are actually actively searching for that stuff now, and plus it's not really that viral. Yeah, FPS as well, like Apex, Destiny, Call of Duty. Yeah, the only way to be viral nowadays is to be extremely stupid. Yeah, retro is a massive category though. The problem I think is that discoverability is quite hard as well. It's a lot easier on Twitch than it is on YouTube though, by far. Like, it's impossible to find a stream on YouTube. But in order to be discovered nowadays, you actually need to be part of other people's communities. And certainly part of the communities of people who raid quite frequently. Otherwise, you're not really going to be getting a huge amount of people watching, which is kind of unfortunate because I do find that there's a lot of really nice small streamers out there. It's just kind of hard to find them, that's all. Unless you're actively looking for them. I can die on this. Streaming though. Always a bit of a pain, isn't it? Right. Yeah, I mean, I think that's nice, but it's a little too late though, because streaming on YouTube is massively saturated as well. I mean, they did actually attempt to fix that with YouTube, YouTube Gaming, but YouTube Gaming, the actual category / site / subsite is like kind of whatever. It might have improved now, Amir, but it's definitely not as good as it could be. Yeah, for live streams it definitely doesn't work at all. I think the thing about the way that they have like live stream discovery set up on YouTube is that it always prioritizes the people who you follow first when they go live, which makes it harder for you to find new people in smaller streams that you might want to follow as well. Which is why a lot of people who stream primarily on YouTube have a tendency to advertise their stream like across social media as well, like, you know, Twitter, Instagram, things like that, Facebook. So they build their communities that way. But if you're not actively doing that, then you're not going to be growing nearly as fast as you would like. Big problem, I think. I mean, I might be streaming on YouTube right now, but it's not like I'm focusing on YouTube at the moment. I just stream there so that people on YouTube have an alternative to watch if they don't want to go to Twitch. Paradox, what's up? Put the sense of back, yes. I think people are distracted by tits. Remember how I do it. I mean, maybe give me 1 second. Hold on. Let's use this one instead. There you go. Slightly more relevant sensor. Oh god. See, this is the fun you can have with a VTuber model. You can just add loads of nonsensical stuff to it. That's not the sensor that I normally use though. Hold on a minute. Because I actually created a proper one for this one. Yeah. Not the one that I was using before on. There we go. Right. Okay. Gonna play a bit more. 119 hours isn't actually accurate in this. This is actually a second save file. I lost the original save file, and this one was a rebuild after like years and years of playing it again. You probably have about maybe 300-400 hours in this game total. Okay. Let's go! Whoa! God damn it. Those tanks. Caught me off guard, that one. Right. Oof, went too early on that one. I actually have to remember how I do the boss as well, because there's a specific pattern that I have for it, but I've got it. Not going to bother using double break yet. It's because you usually have half a bar of break energy if you don't use double break at this point. Oops. It's definitely not double that then. Not 2 sets of lasers. Oh, sorry, not 3 sets of lasers, it's 2. Stage 1, Ichimen Bancho. You don't get the extra shit. Okay. Oh, nearly 9,000 break. That's a lot better actually. Okay. Good. Good. Oh, didn't get that. Okay, that's better. Much better. Energy. What's that? 340. Yeah, 340. Nice. Getting back to it. What the shit? Of course that would do that. Oh god. Oh, God, I can tell I'm getting tired now. God damn it. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, try again. Stage 1 was pretty good, though. I think you can get about, what, 360? Oh, fuck, by 4. Never mind. I never really get the third set there, though. Oof, okay, that's close. I'm gonna go too early on that break as well, though. Alright. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Fuck! God damn it. Right side turret. Hmm. Okay. Careful here. Still 5.4. My multiplier is kind of not very good at the moment. Shit. The batteries. Okay. I'm not gonna get it. Shit. Okay. Oh, just the time, right. Close. Let's see if I can actually get double break after the mid-boss. So I don't want to do too much damage to it while I'm in the middle of the regular break. Shit, this is not good though. Yep. I was expecting. I don't know if that counts because you do get a little bit of additional break energy when you die, so I'm not even sure if that actually counts. I'm actually gonna get... I don't think I am, you know. What is nice. Okay, good. Oop, thanks for the follow, Retrojet. Radical is playing Helldivers too. Right, so it's right, left, double. Bullets. Ooh. Energy. Aim of the no miss bonus. Oh my god. Oh, this bit sucks balls. Okay. I might have gone too early for that as well. Guess my route needs to change slightly just so I can actually get a recharge on this mid-boss a lot easier. Whoop. Okay. Caught by the bullets. Get caught by the bullets again if I'm not careful. God damn. Mid-boss, Jesus. After stage 3 I probably have to go a lot earlier than I am with the break after the mid-boss. I'm gonna die. Oh god. Oh god. Just hold on to double break for the next bit. Shit. Rapper, what's up? God damn it! Three deaths in the stage, what the hell? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, get rid of that. Feels like there's a little bit of bullet wobble with this boss now. God. Oh my god. Never used to be like that. Oh god, that sucks. Screwed that up. Yeah, this is the original version of Crimzon Clover. Stand actually. Oh, what the shit? God. Not really this out of practice yet. Not getting any lock kills for this. Was I not really timing it properly? actually want to use break on the mid-boss though. Not too sure. Let's save it, actually. This was Yotobane, just one guy did it. Shit. Double KO, Jesus. Alright. Starting to get hand fatigue now though. God damn it. Okay. I don't remember stage 5 at all. Oh. Yeah, wasted with a double break. Oh god, the mid boss. Yeah, the green text is random and I think it only appears in World Ignition. Shit. Go around! Okay. Woo! Tapping fire for this. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. God. shit, the tanks. Probably gonna die to the boss very easily. Auto lasers, whichever happens first. Jesus Christ. Whoa! Oh god. Game over. Oh, wrist pain. Do you know what's up? I think that's my lot for tonight. God, my wrist actually quite in pain right now though. The thing about this game is that it's actually quite fatiguing on the hands. Yeah, doing alright, Juno. You've caught me at the end of the stream, unfortunately. Spike. Yeah, I mean, this is the first time I've played it in years, so it's just getting back into it. I do intend to play a little bit more over the next few days, though, but Elden Ring comes out on Friday, so that's probably going to take up most of the month. But up until then, I'll probably be playing this or some other shoot-em-ups. This game's good fun, though. I do like the original PC version, just as much as I like the two that came after it, World Ignition and World Explosion. The PC version does play quite differently, though, as I've mentioned to people on the stream tonight. There's a lot of minor gameplay differences that do make this its own thing. No, this is definitely not the current version of the game. This is actually the original PC version. The original Dojin PC version. Oh yeah, the music is good in this though. Oof. Chuff a little bit though, because I'm kind of tired. Yes, you can only buy this at Comic-Con or I don't know if it's on DL site, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know if this is actually on DL site, but I do have the original Dojin version right here. Yeah. Sure it is. I wouldn't really call this obscure. This is definitely not obscure. But yeah, this is what the original Dojin version looks like. Such a nice box art as well, though. That's the stage 4 boss as well. But yeah, Dojin version of Crimzon Clover, complete with all the really nice screenshots on the back there. It's funny because the screenshots make it look like it's in tape, but it isn't. Like it makes it look like it's in pate, but it's not. This game was never rotatable, unfortunately. The arcade version and World Explosion can be, but the original Dojin version can't. So yeah, this is what the Dojin version looks like. There's no instructions, unfortunately. These games never really came with instructions. So yeah, the game is it's about as fresh as when I first bought it. Pretty clean as well. Like, I've taken good care of this. I love this game so much. I actually bought this when it came out as well. This game came out initially in 2010 by Yatsubane. So yeah, this game, you don't see that often because people prefer to play World Ignition and World Explosion, but I actually do prefer the PC version, the original Dojin one, a little bit more because it's what I've played a lot of, and I think the balance is slightly better on the original Dojin version, at least for original. Unlimited is by far the hardest of 3 versions of the game, because Unlimited in this version of the game, to get full screen cancels, you actually have to have full lock-ons, and if you don't, then basically you're dead. So you have to route maximum lock-ons all the way through the game, otherwise you're not going to get very far in it. But Unlimited in this version is actually really good fun once you actually get into the rhythm of getting the max lock-ons. So yeah, you can't play this on Mister. This is a Windows game. Windows games aren't compatible with Mister at all. I know DOS is, but not the actual Windows. Oh, the music is so good though. A Windows core would be pretty cool. Like, even if it doesn't run all of the Windows kernel, but just enough to get the games on it, then that would be pretty good. What's up, Piracy? Yeah, you can run some early Windows games on it, but yeah, the performance I wouldn't really recommend because the core hasn't really been fully developed for it, so... Yeah, I doubt this would run though, because this is XP+. Thanks for the follow, Spike Saturn. Yeah, my stream alerts haven't been going off tonight. There's issues with OBS, but that's okay. Yeah, I wouldn't expect the Mister to run anything like Windows with any real performance. It's not something I would expect. DOS, though, I think is pretty good on it. Like, there is a DOS core on it, so you can run some of the more interesting, super ancient games on it, but yeah, I wouldn't expect like Windows games to actually run properly on it. Like, certainly not this one. This one is probably would run at like 2 FPS or something. Yeah, it doesn't have the power for it. Yeah, the Mister booting Windows 98 without catching on fire is a miracle as well, yeah. I should probably update my Mister at some point just to see what the new cores are, because I know that Parodius Dark came out recently and they've been patching it up. I want to see if it's actually any good, because I do like a bit of Parodius. Game's pretty good fun. But I actually haven't updated my Mister in some time, so we'll probably do that at some point this week, actually. I still have my my Mac Mini set up for Windows XP stuff. I actually wanted to play a Shikigami no Shiro at some point as well and de-rust a bit of that, because I haven't played that in like so long. but I couldn't be bothered to set it up and then rotate my monitor, so we ended up playing Crimzon Clover tonight instead. Which is fine because this game is pretty good fun anyway. I do love this game. I think we may be getting PGM at some point though, because I know Jotego ran a poll like last year asking like what people would like to see on it. And PGM was definitely on the poll itself alongside CPS3 and something else. And I think everyone voted for CPS3 though because people wanted like Street Fighter 3 on the Mister. Which would be a pretty good thing though. I mean, I was kind of pissed that people voted for that back then, but you know, in hindsight, I think it would be nice to actually have games like that available on Mister, so that you know you can bring the Mister to tournaments and have like a system available for people to play with. Yeah, exactly. It's for the tournament scene, which does make sense. I mean, like I said, when they first put the poll out and people were voting for it, I was like, fucking vote for, you know, PGM or something, because there's so many like super obscure games that are available on that would be nice. But you know, thinking about it, for the tournament scene, it would be nice because then you've got like all the CPS 1 and 2 and 3 stuff on it at some point, so you can just take a Mister and a couple of sticks and you know, do that. And you won't have to like cart around PCBs like crazy, especially if they become like near arcade perfect, like a lot of Jotego's balls usually are. Yeah, PGM is the only major core outside of CV1000, but I'm not expecting anyone to put the cave stuff on there. I don't even know if the Mister's capable of running CV1000 with any real accuracy, or speed rather, because even getting stuff like, you know, PlayStation, Saturn, Nintendo 64 has been quite tricky, and yeah, it's probably not possible to do CV1000, I would think. It would be nice to see though, but not expecting it. Someday though, someday we might actually get an affordable like FPGA like that's more powerful than the current DE10 Nano. If there is like in the future another FPGA with more power that's not too expensive, I'll probably jump on that at some point as well, because I bought this Mister like 3 or 4 years ago because I was actually quite impressed with it and wanted to invest in like you know, the device for the future, and I haven't been disappointed so far though, because when I bought it, it was like the Neo Geo core was just being developed on it, and then we've ended up with like, you know, CPS1, CPS2, PS1, Saturn, Nintendo 64, and now we're starting to get like some semblance of the Konami GX stuff coming out soon as well, which is pretty exciting actually, because if we get some proper Konami GX on it, then Proteus Dark, Gokuja Proteus, Sexy Proteus, Quinby Yahoo. You got the first time, one the same time as me, yeah. But I think it was Aquas and Anonymous that kind of got me interested in it, because they were streaming off that pretty frequently. And like I said, when I first saw it, I was like quite impressed with like what it did. And I didn't really see a problem with dropping like 200, 220 on the device back then, because, you know, you're paying for its potential. And so I think it was a good investment, because just looking at what's come out since and just how much people are like willing to spend on it now, they're getting on board now when like the price is like 3 times as high, like with the ecosystem being much more fully developed. I think it was a good choice back then. I've definitely enjoyed it. The only thing I do wish is that I actually bought like a proper pre-built one, because I bought one from this Spanish guy who's like selling it, and it was actually pretty good, but the USB hub died on it, and had to replace the USB port on it, so I had to send it off to get it repaired. But when it did get repaired, I just bought all the proper bits for it from Mr. FPGA, the website that sells it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, when you look at it now, it's definitely a good investment. I mean, I think a lot of people say that the cores, like at least for arcade, aren't quite as close as what they are for MAME. But then again, MAME isn't really that accurate anyway. So if you're comparing, core to PCB, I think they're slightly more accurate. Like especially for stuff like CPS2, CPS1, like, anything from Jotego and some of the other cores that have been coming out are definitely like a lot better than expected. Your fault that Aquas got his, was it? Well, I think word of mouth is definitely something that kind of caused the popularity of it to blow up. I think. And certainly a lot of the streams that people have done for it have made it more popular as well, like Aquas and Anonymous streaming off it, and then a lot of other people streaming off it as well recently, so it's Ortego. Yeah, well, I just spell it how it's I just pronounce it how it's spelled, but if that's how it's pronounced, then yeah. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's a good device, but like, if another one comes out in the future which is more powerful but not too expensive, then I would definitely be on that day one. As long as those cores can be ported to it, then yeah. Kind of got my fingers crossed though, because I know that like cheaper Mister has been in development, the one that's like $99 or something. That's a nice entry point for people. I don't know how powerful it is compared to a usual DE10 nano, but I think that's a good starting point now for people to actually get into it. Yeah, that pre-build I think will be the one with the cheaper Mister core, Mister primary board coming out. If it's the full power of a D10, that's nice actually. But I don't know what's the difference. What's the difference between it then? Because how is it actually cheaper than a DE10? Is it just like a DE10 with bits off it? Yeah, I thought it would. Thought that was the case. That's not a problem then. I think, like I said, it's a good entry point. I mean, $99 is certainly a much more palatable price than 200 and something for the DE10 itself, or 400, 500, 600 for the full pre-build with the case and all the other I/O bits and pieces. Certainly, if it's actually good enough, then I'd probably end up recommending that to people. Because I know there's at least a couple of people that I know that have got their like eyes on a Mister, but the original pre-build price is far too high for actually getting into. Yeah, well, again, it'll be nice to see what it does, but I'm actually personally holding out for a more powerful one in the future. That'll be nice. That'll be very, very nice. Give us give us a DE20 or something. Give us a Mister that's actually capable of running stuff that's more powerful than an N64. Dreamcast, that'd be nice. Sega Naomi. Sega Titan, actually? Not, well, you can probably run Sega Titan off the Saturn core now. But yeah, Naomi and Dreamcast, I guess. CV1000, things like that. One can only hope, though, I guess. One can only hope. Yeah, CV1000 would be cool, but I think that's what a lot of people are waiting for, though. Yeah, exactly. If there's a Naomi, if there's a Mister equivalent that can do Naomi Dreamcast, CV1000, PS2, yeah, as well. More recent arcade stuff. That would be perfect. Again, one can only dream. I know I know people have been actually talking about it, but I think the cost of that FPGA would be extremely expensive. Like basically the cost of the pre-build now, but without any of the additional bits and pieces. Because I know that people have been like researching a more powerful FPGA for Mister. Yeah, I've heard of Mars. I don't know if it's anything's going to happen though. I think that's just something to keep an eye out. If it happens, then that'll be nice. Actually, one thing that I did have my eyes on that I saw like a couple of weeks ago was the consoleized MVS. Like there's another like MVS system, like console MVS system that came out recently, and it looks really nice actually. And the thing about that is that the carts are pretty expensive though. But nice if you are into Neo Geo games and you want like proper hardware. Thanks for the raid as well, Shentok. Didn't know you were streaming. Right, I think yeah, MVS are definitely way cheaper than AES. I've always known that, and I've always said to people, if you want Neo Geo stuff, you should look at MVS first. I think AES is just done to like scalp like the collectors who don't know any better. Yeah, and there's flash carts as well. The flash card is actually definitely recommended, I think. Right, let me see. I want to send you guys to people. And I am going to send you to Starvet. Yeah, let's raid Saw actually. Yeah, so I'm actually going to call it there for tonight, guys. Thank you very much for watching. My hands are completely destroyed at the moment, so I'm going to say thanks for watching. I will try and be on tomorrow. We'll probably pick up some more shmup. If not, we'll play something else. I don't know what though, but I'll definitely do something tomorrow at least. But yeah, if I don't see you tomorrow, have a good rest of the week. And if I do see you tomorrow, let's hang out. Thanks for watching both Twitch and YouTube. I'll send you the SOV on both sides. But yeah, good night guys. Later.